Hello, I'm Laura Willoughby from Club Soda. We're the mindful drinking movement, and you may know that we run the specialist mindful drinking tasting rooms in Covent Garden on Drury Lane. Do come and visit us over your time at the show. You'll get to see even more low and alcohol-free drinks and get some expertise from our team. Now, I'm really excited to be Imbibe's Low and No ambassador this year. I actually think it might be my third year of being an ambassador, but for me it's really important to be able to shine a light on the amazing low and alcohol-free products at the show. We're very committed to there being drinks for everybody in every social situation. Water's not an alcohol-free option, and adults are now looking for flavours that they recognise. They don't want, a Coke from a hose when they go to a pub anymore. So we want to be able to show you that things have changed. There are options available, from mood-enhancing spirits through to beers, wines, and even sparkling teas. More on that later. So we've got a session at 12 p.m. on the Tuesday with critics and influencers in the low and no space, and for publications and journalists and all of those sorts of people who write about venues. And I want to understand what makes a great venue in the eyes of those people and critics and people giving out awards. So we've got Hannah and Siobhan from the Pinnacle Guide. We've got Millie Gooch, who's probably the biggest social influencer on TikTok and on Instagram. And we'll have a few other guests as well who regularly write about venues, to hear from them what they think a good venue looks like in terms of its drinks range for its customers. Now, we know that it's really important for every venue to have a good range of drinks in order to boost its margins, upgrade people from a tap water, and to make sure that everybody feels welcome. So I'll be guiding you around the different products at the show. We'll also have my colleague Noah Villeneuve doing an excellent session with some of the top bartenders around London around the importance of their alcohol-free cocktails to their menu, and they might even be making some of them as well. I think everybody should get out from behind the bar and go to a show like this. It's not just about tasting products and getting some hard sell. It's actually about the people you meet, the ideas that you hear, and also about the energy in the room. This sector is really exciting, but sometimes you can feel really alone and isolated in your venue. Coming out and hearing what other people are doing, finding out some quick fixes, some ideas that may inspire and excite your team back at home base are really important. And you deserve a day out, right? With some really nice people. So all of those things happen at Imbibe. My favourite drink to imbibe, I have to tell you, is single estate loose leaf tea. I know I should only be talking about alcohol-free drinks, but as I don't want to talk about one particular brand, because of course I love them all, I will talk to you about my passion for tea. If you ever give me like an inch to talk about tea, it's also a very underserved part of the hospitality market, but we'll talk about that another day. In the meantime, I'm a big fan of everything from sparkling teas to mood-enhancing drinks, and they regularly form part of my diet. Who would I most like to imbibe with? Well, I'm a big fan of Grace Dent, so you can see where the theme of my talk this year comes from. I really admire her writing and her ability to look at a venue in the whole, including their drinks menu, and so being able to talk to somebody about what they begin to look for in a drinks menu is really important. But also, she's incredibly funny, her biography is awesome, and I just really want to talk to her about all sorts of things like dads and fruit and nut Cadbury's, dairy milk, and all of those sort of things that I remember from her book. Where do I most like to go and imbibe? Well, I go to the pub and bar more often now that I'm not drinking than I did when I was. And I've had a really great time exploring the bars in the area around the tasting room. We ran a really amazing Try-January cocktail trail around the West End this year, and I really enjoyed going to Swift for a cocktail. So I'm still actually learning where are the best places for me as a non-drinker to get something that's exceptional, not just a spirit mixed with some tonic or an alcohol-free spirit mixed with a tonic.